deep. Here comes a return. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He completes it to Boyd. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's caught one more time by Boyd. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Puts it on the carpet, it's out, and the Falcons grab it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
A second down throw here for Mariota. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To throw is Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Burrow will throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football.
not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole. That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Now and then, open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They find some open field here. Touchdown, Falcons. Cornell Patterson, 33 yards. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. Mariota will look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends our lead by 2 more. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 10, Burrow. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. And they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for no yards for a 1st down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Complete to T. Higgins. A gain of 21 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Hurst. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Throwing again on 2nd down. Burrow. Again, that's Hurst. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. To the air again, Burrow. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. Take over at the 141. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Following the interception here, Mariota got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
50 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Patterson. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Off the play fake, Mariota. Pass is tipped, but he's still able to bring it in. Touchdown, Falcons!
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth, the flag. Coup for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead stretches to 35-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18.
11.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And some room to maneuver. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Now Youngway coup for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.